What's going up, guys? It's Genie the Great back for another update video. Where I left off, I was in chapter 7 of my novel, and I'm still in chapter 7. But don't worry, guys, I have been writing, I haven't been lazy. It's just that it's gone a little bit slower than the rest of the novel. And I think the reason for that is some chapters come somewhat naturally to me, and I can write them quicker because I have a really good understanding of what I want to put in it, or the story that I want to tell the reader, but this is not one of those chapters. So, although I figured out now what I want to do with the chapter, it's definitely come at a slower pace, and I'll get it done. I've been enjoying writing it, it's just going a little bit slower than I would like it. Also, I said that my novel would be 9 chapters long, and I'm thinking about changing that now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and write out the 9 chapters that I'm working on, but I want to add more chapters. And I've noticed this far into the project that there are some things that I brought up in the beginning of the novel that I haven't really used since then, or they haven't been as important as I would have liked them to be. So putting in more chapters gives me an opportunity to bring that stuff back up and make it have more of an impact and make it be more substantial and more important to the reader. Also, I've written one chapter from a different character's perspective than the rest of the novel. The majority of the novel is written from the main character's perspective in a first-person point of view, and this one chapter is written from a unknown narrator, and it's about a secondary character. And I did that because the message I wanted to convey, the main character didn't know the information I wanted to tell the reader. She didn't know the story that I wanted to show. And so, as it stands, that chapter is really, not working with the rest of the novel because it's just one chapter out of the rest that's written differently. But adding more chapters will allow me to write more chapters from that character's perspective. And I think it'll make the story a little bit fuller. It'll give the reader more than a one-sided story because the main character can't know everything. So writing from different perspectives gives the reader more information. Although I've been working on this novel, I have been preoccupied. My mom is getting really impatient about me not having a job. And to some extent, I can definitely understand why, but at the same time, she keeps pushing for me to have these office jobs or working at a call center answering phones for an insurance agency, which is honestly as far from my dream job as I can think of. And I don't know what to tell her at this point because I can say, oh, I don't want that job, or I want to do this, but I don't have a novel. I don't have any publications, and I don't have an income. So I don't have much to argue with her. I don't have anything to back up my side, and I can definitely see where she's coming from. To her, it just looks like I'm sitting around in my room all day or in the house all day, and in my perspective, I'm working on something that I think will benefit me in the future. Writing isn't something that happens in a week. It's a process, and it's going to take a long time. So I think what I'll end up doing in the meantime is just getting a lower paying job that I hate a little bit less than every other job offered. So, although the point of getting my degree was that I don't have to take those kinds of jobs anymore, at this point I think it's something that I have to do in the meantime until I find something better or until something comes from this novel. And hopefully that'll keep her quiet and keep her happy for a little bit. I applied to the public library in my town, but I haven't heard anything back, so I'll check back up on that. I think that would be the best case scenario, because then I would get to be around books all day, and I would have an income and keep my mom quiet a little bit, but it wouldn't be a job that I absolutely hated. So if you guys have any advice for me, let me know, because I'm kind of at a loss for what to do here, because I can't argue with her forever and have nothing to show for it. So drop down advice in the comments below and tell me what you think I should do or what you would do in my situation. And I'll keep you guys updated with the novel, with the job, and everything as always. But stay motivated, stay inspired, and stay happy. See you guys.